Hello everyone, we are here today at Martinsville for race number 2 in the Legends series. So we're going to take a quick look at our track info for today's race. So Martinsville, short track, it's going to be 70 laps here, so it's about a mile and a half track at Martinsville, Virginia, in 4 turns in the United States, and we're going to do a quick look at our weather.
Alright, so our weather tonight will be a clear air temp 77, pretty similar to the track temp. Track temp will be 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north 2 miles per hour, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and a quick order of our grid on pole position could be Kendrick Cryer by 2 thousandths of a second over Eric Heater. In our points leader, Michael Rosero going to be qualifying 3rd place, Aiden Kaiser 4th, and Wolfgang Hoffman rounding out our top 5.
Scott Saradisky 6th, Tyler Tomasi 7th, Brendan Timon 8th, Malachi Jake 9th, Joey Keneally 10th, and that'll be it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we're going to be waiting for the green flag to fly. Kendrick blinks a little bit, but green is not out. And there it is, green flag is out. We're racing here at Martinsville.
On to turn 1, dead heat, but Heater's gonna clear him. And Kendrick blinks out a bit. And Eric Heater should lead early, but here comes Kaiser on the outside of Kendrick Cryer as they enter turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, it looks like Heater was just a little bit more confident going into turn 1 than Kendrick was, and he gets a spot pretty easily, but Michael Rosero.
Now Kaiser gonna try and clear Michael here. Oh, Kaiser gets loose! Oh, he saved it. I go 3 wide down the back, maybe. Nope, Brandon Timon texts up and stays right behind Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser gets turned!
Caution is out, Brendan around!
Kaiser, Wolfgang Hoffman and Aiden Kaiser gets, made a little bit of contact, and Kaiser went around. Brendan Timon also involved there. I wanted the turn part there.
Let's see what happened here.
So, okay, Hoffman going into turn 3, since it's a little bit too deep. Kaiser kinda came down. Kaiser comes down on Wolfgang Hoffman. Kaiser spins around, comes up into Brendan Timon. Brendan Timon goes up under the wall. I believe that, I don't know who that is. I believe that is the 90 Malachi Drake. He goes high, misses it, but Brendan Timon doesn't hit anything besides anything or anyone besides Aiden Kaiser.
Doesn't look like anyone. No one got too bad damage there, so.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like just kind of a racing deal. Looks like Kaiser thought he was clear, came down Wolfgang. Yeah, no one looks to seem too bad of damage, but we are under pacing or under caution here at Martinsville, so a few people gonna be pitting in here. It just looks like Kaiser just came down a little bit, I think, from my point of view, but. Malachi gonna be pitting here. So right now Eric Heater, your leader, or our leader, and seems like he was pretty aggressive early on, and he kind of sent it down to turn 1 on lap 1 and got to the outside of Cryer and got by him. But Kendrick probably doesn't have too much race experience at Legends in Martinsville. Not the most universal car and track combination.
So there is lane choice. So I believe Heater would probably pick the outside since he didn't really get on that outside there. But depends if Kendrick Cryer is actually pretty good enough on the inside to hold on. As I believe we're coming at 2 to green right here. So.
Yep. No, yeah, coming to
see how everything else goes tonight. If people are gonna be even more aggressive, it's probably gonna be more aggressive later on in this race. But everyone's pretty aggressive. I wouldn't say everyone's pretty aggressive, but I mean Kaiser maybe looked pretty aggressive. He did come down a little bit there, but also Wolfgang did kind of send it. So I don't know about that wreck there. So we'll see how it turns out and see if that issue happens again tonight. Just want to see, because I feel like that's probably most of the wrecks are going to happen is like that. Someone's going to come down on someone, or someone's going to send it in too much. So
it looks like Heater goes to the inside. And
Yep. So
with these cold tires, it's really
he's
tricky.
got Michael Rosero on the inside there and Wolfgang Hoffman on the inside as well. They're all good friends, so they'll probably all be working together as a team, trying to. But there is no teams this season, so probably a good alliance for all those three. So they're going to try and work together to get to the front.
Yeah, it looks like they're warming up their tires. Like I said, cold tires is not the best here, especially at night. But the track time's still at 70, so it's not too bad. But Scott's really pushing. Kendrick is
He wrecks! Oh no,
he
he saved
saves
it!
it.
What a save!
Scott tried to push Kendrick there. I think that's what happened. And
I
they're
believe
three
that
wide in the back,
might be
and
a jump start.
Scott's
That
here
will be a black
escape.
flag, I'm pretty sure. But Cryer got absolutely
Yeah, let's take a quick look at that
screwed
replay
over
right
out
there.
of that. So I'm watching the live race right now.
It just looks like Scott's got into the back of him. So
Scott did lead the lap coming into the green, so that's he probably has a penalty he has to serve. But he's all over the back one for Varakita right now. Say exit turn 2. Oh, and he gets loose. And
and here
Rosero on the
comes
back one for
Rosero.
Saraditsky.
Michael, the points leader, after dominating last week at USA, he looks to the inside. Scott overshoots a little bit on exit, and Michael does
Rosero gonna go
clear.
right to second.
It's Kendrick Cryer back down to fourth after having second place here on the restart. He's blinking a little bit here and there, but shouldn't affect him too much in the long run.
I believe. Oh, Kaiser gets loose back there.
They saved
Wolfgang
it.
Hoffman and Brendan Time are gonna go around the outside. Joey Canelli gonna look around the outside as well here.
He goes up a little bit.
Oh.
So we have a
Malachi Drake sitting right behind there too.
Oh,
Canelli gets into Malachi Drake. Off of turn
caution
4.
is out.
Malachi Drake and Joey Canelli make contact off of 4. So so that wreck right there. I think Canelo pushing a little bit too much there. He got loose and clipped Malachi Drake. Malachi Drake nearly flips over right there. But they both get up in the outside wall, but no one else in the wreck. So I haven't seen a big crash here tonight yet. Only 2 car incidents both times. So
yeah, I don't think any of the drivers got massive damage. Maybe Malachi got the worst there, but not too bad though. But we've seen some pretty people getting a bit loose on exit. I wonder if that's just kind of like how it's gonna be all night, or
yeah.
I was doing some test runs.
I would say there's a cold tire issue right there for the cold tires got in the way of that because he got loose.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a second caution of the night. So we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back before the green flag drops.
That's not so good. I muted it. No one's talking.
He was blinking, Casey. I couldn't even see him.
He said he couldn't even see him. Oh. Here's blink. Crier is bringing up that. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. But going his
Oh.
here goes really early. But the pace car is off, so that is legal. So green flag is in the air as a single foul out. So here has a pretty big margin to Rosero. I'm guessing what Peter was trying to do there was just trying to get those good stage points. As last week he didn't get any stage points, and that allowed Michael to really pull away in the championship. It's about a 12-point gap, I believe. Over I think it was.
Also remember they only have one extra tire set, so they have only 70 laps to go on 2 tire sets. So it's gonna be really interesting how tire strategy plays out later on.
Yeah, but I wonder if they're even gonna take that tire set since the cold tires have just been a pretty.
Oh,
Bad as,
Kaiser sends it on Wolfgang there. Oh,
Yeah,
he
he
gets
gives him
him
the
way
bumper.
loose up to the top side. Still Wolfgang Hoffman holds on to the spot.
Kaiser looks to the inside again, but Wolfgang gets it there. Just Joey Kinoe a bit loose on exit again, but Michael Rosero is chasing down Eric Keeter for the lead.
But is he using up his tires a lot? That's the question. Will it be worth it to use your tires a lot? I would say the guys who spun out at only once, like just for a little, maybe one little tiny circle spin or burnout or whatever. Those guys are going to be a little bit more advantage because they're
We have
warming
some
up the tires.
contact
Oh,
in the back.
contact! Kaiser around!
He saves it again as Joey hits him
Oh,
in the back.
Keneally!
He keep getting these cautions and they still save it though, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
I agree. Oh, yeah, Kaiser sent it a little deep right into Wolfgang Hoffman. Wolfgang Hoffman fine, but Kaiser spins out sideways. He saves it, but
Yeah,
that was a caution. That should have been one,
probably
in my
shouldn't have been the
opinion.
caution there, but yeah, it just looks like he was. I don't know if he's trying to give him the bumper or just overshot his braking point, but
Yeah.
So looking at the really slow motion, a little further back than probably we should have been, but looking at the slow motion, it looks like his back end kind of kicked out, so maybe.
Oh!
Whoa, what
They
happened?
back from the caution.
As we're gonna
Oh.
take a quick break and we'll be right back before you're gonna Hello everyone, we are back here at Martinsville as
Zero if he comes another back.
we're about to go green here as Heater on the inside. As Heater gets a good start again.
He goes really early once again. Oh, nearly Crier nearly comes out on Tomasi there.
They're side by side for
But right
second.
now, yep, Seredinsky and Rosero side by side. So Rosero trying to go for that lead, but now he's getting held up by Seredinsky trying to battle for second right now. So it's really gonna hurt him if he wants to try and get as much chase points as possible.
Yeah, and as we said multiple times, he is a point slayer, so he gets a bit loose on exit, and here comes Kendrick. He can maybe battle them to the inside. There he goes to the inside.
Kendrick goes to the inside of Rosero.
And if Tomasi gets him, he's only gonna get 2 points in the stage compared to Heater's 10. With this, Kaiser wrecking in the back
Again?
by himself, I believe. Yeah, he's still safe.
No caution.
No caution. But
It got loose up into the wall, nearly gets into Malachi Drake. Malachi Drake still holds on and gets by. But still got a battle for third.
Scott gets by for second, but Kendrick looking still on the inside. Michael Rosero coming to almost the stage end. As they're still really close together.
Tight.
As they get a bit loose on exit too. Right now, Eric Heater has a pretty comfortable lead, about 8/10. As Michael had the advantage into one, but
they're gonna go really wide,
yeah.
One. Gonna try and get the one off the corner. Big run off the corner. So he's gonna try and get there. He's gonna try and fight Crier on the outside here.
I think what he's hoping for is Crier gets a bit loose, as he did right there, and he's gonna clear him.
Yeah.
So he's up.
I was just about to say, if they kept battling side by side, like Tomasi, Wolfgang Hoffman, Brendan Timon, Malachi Drake, they were all would have caught up behind him as well.
And even right now, they're still catching a little bit. They have a little bit of draft. We saw this at USA a little bit. They reach up to speeds about, let's see, I think 80 plus 87 miles per hour. About
5 laps to go in stage number 1.
Yeah, they get up to about 94 miles per hour.
Brendan Timon goes to the inside of Wolfgang Hoffman, and Wolfgang Hoffman is going to fight back on the outside though. Trying to hold on. So, I don't know what happened there. I believe Crier just blinked out. I seen some smoke. So
he's a run to the inside. Nope, Michael gets to run on the outside.
Timing clears Wolfgang, and Malachi nearly went to the inside there, but he backed out. So now it's Michael and Crier once again.
Will Crier look for the move or to the bumper of Brendan Timon? He might. No, my bad. Michael Rosero. Michael goes wide.
Oh, Rosero gets loose.
And there goes Kendrick.
Crier to the inside.
It's coming near to the end of the stage, and
3 laps to go, and there they go. Crier gonna get by, but here comes Tomasi and Brendan Timon right behind them. So this could really hurt Michael Rosero on the points if he doesn't get this, because Tomasi's right behind him. Oh, contact though.
Kendrick gets a bit loose on exit.
2 laps to go to the stage. Rosero still gets by Crier.
Yeah, hard battling for these stage points.
And Malachi Drake trying to get by Wolfgang Hoffman. He will.
As Eric Heater has a pretty comfortable lead over the rest of the field.
Oh, Crier gonna try and get to the back bumper. Rosero nearly gets there, but 1 lap to go for the stage.
So as
they go in the turn 3 and 4 for the final time for Eric Heater.
The battle for 5th is on. Brendan puts the bumper to the back of him, but
he does.
Oh no! Tomasi gets a bit loose, coming to the line. It's gonna be Tomasi.
But Eric Heater will win stage number 1. He'll win the stage. Seredinsky 2nd, Rosero 3rd, Kendrick Crier 4th, Tyler Tomasi 5th. So still, Rosero got 3rd place. No, probably not what he wanted. He probably wanted a stage win, but I feel like there's gonna be a good tight battle in the points between Heater and Rosero by the end of the season.
Yeah,
so.
Especially with that chase format, it should shake things up. Especially with the duels next week at road courses. Those two are really good at road courses, and we have some pretty good road.
Yeah, it's the double header next week, and that
Here they go. They're all pitting.
Point. Everyone on pit running besides Malachi Drake. Malachi Drake stays out. He was 1 lap down, so he's gonna get the wave around there.
or should at least get the way around. And there he goes. As comes Eric here. He's gonna use all these pit stalls, which
Oh no,
is
Keneally gets the wave around.
oh yeah, he is.
I
He's
know.
on.
Yeah, he got. Never mind.
And Kendrick Cryer. And they seems like they are taking tires. Let's see who gets off pit road first. As here they come. This is gonna be a really
I
important
mean,
track position.
it could be risky because if you don't take tires now, thing is, it warms up your tires. You don't lose
Here
as much
comes
time
Heater.
because
Yep,
we
there he
take a
goes.
lot
Heater's
of
off
time.
first. Scott is off second. Kendrick third. Timon up to fourth. And Michael Rosero falls back all the way to sixth. That's really gonna hurt his track position there. And Hoffman in seventh. Oh, okay, Drake. Still,
In the tire strategy, you take a good while to warm up your tires. So it may not be worth to take tires as everyone else is on old tires because they're probably just getting warm tires, so they're going to be way faster than you if you take tires later on. So I think everyone should have took tires right there. If not, then they're going to try and hope for a long green flag run, and a lot of guys should wear out their tires early on.
Jerking your way down pit lane. So
I believe we probably are coming to the winter green this time, I'm pretty sure.
either that or to the green, as it seems like you guys see these guys are really warming up their tires.
Yeah, that will be 2 to green. That will be 2 to green.
From my experience in this race, warming up your tires during the caution really helps throughout the long run. And with only 30 laps left to go, it could really be pretty critical to warm up your tires and whatnot. So as you guys see right there, Scott's warming up his tires, and so is Heater, and Kendrick behind him. So inside row is gonna be Heater, Kendrick, and Tomasi, the inside three. So that should help. I mean, the outside has been pretty good actually tonight. We saw Michael Rosero kind of use it to get by Kendrick Cryer, but Cryer kind of got a bit loose both of the times to get by. But should be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yep, 1 lap to green here, so we're gonna restart with 39 laps to go in this race. So, actually, no, not 39. 29. So 29 laps to settle this. So, I think we'll see a few more cautions.
So pace car is off. Will Heater go early like he did before?
Serdisky trying to expect it. He's
Serdisky
expecting it now.
And
Serdisky hops to the inside of the soonest chance the best chance he could get, but they're really door banging back there already. Cryer, Rosero, and Brendan Timon. Brendan Timon goes super wide. That's gonna let everyone down to this inside.
Yeah. And he got into the marbles there, so it's not gonna help his tires situations. Here comes Michael Rosero to the inside of Cryer. Not gonna make the move.
He backs out early. But there's a battle for.
Wolfgang gets a loose.
Oh, contact! Wolfgang Hoffman and Brendan Timon around.
It looks like Wolfgang just got a bit loose on exit, I think, and just overcorrected. So,
see what happened here. Yeah, he did. He got loose on exit, overcorrected up into Brendan Timon. Brendan Timon also did get loose as well. And Joey Keneally tags the back end of Brendan Timon there. And Wolfgang Hoffman hits the back end of the wall. Hits the wall with the back end. So, don't know how bad that damage is for either of them, but
I don't think it'll be too bad. They're only going about 20 miles per hour when they hit the wall, so looking at the damage there, looks like the back end of Timon's a little damaged, but they might just want to take the optional if I was them. So we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah, Timon has a pretty bad damage right there.
Okay, we are back here at Martinsville, and coming to about 23 laps ago, about. Let's take a quick look at Eric Heater's stats for today's race. He's led about 45 laps, so all but 2. He started second and stayed in first since he got the lead, so pace car is off. And there he goes.
And he goes early once again.
Scott gets a good jump to the inside, so he's going to retain the second place position.
Oh, Rosero gets a bit loose. Oh, someone's spinning, I'm pretty sure.
No caution.
Is that someone spinning? No.
Yeah, Wolfgang Hoffman spun in the back.
Wolfgang.
But we will keep it going. Here gets a loose on exit. Scott's got a huge run. Here he goes to the inside. Here comes Kendrick Cryer to the inside also. So Heater makes a
really made a big mistake right there.
Yeah, the biggest mistake he's made all night
Here
long.
comes Cryer and Rosero right there, right behind them, waiting for the mistake to happen for all three of them. Maybe make all a bit of contact, maybe wreck. But Rosero's sitting right there behind him. Don't forget Tomasi right behind Rosero too. They could all possibly still wreck.
So Kendrick to the inside still. Coming off of turn 4 down the front straightaway.
This is really gonna mess up Heater.
Stravinsky clears Heater. Can Kendrick get to the inside and clear him? Heater sends it on the outside, but Kendrick has the advantage. And here comes Michael Rosero. He's looking for some good points here, a good finish.
Now will Kendrick get to the back bumper of Saradinsky?
With these guys battling, Scott might pull away from the field as Heater. We saw he made a mistake, so any driver can make a mistake. It seems like.
There you go, and Rosero nearly clears him, but he's not gonna get there. But Cryer gonna try and get to Saradinsky, and there goes Rosero. He's gonna clear him, but he's either gonna have the run off of the final corner, and he's gonna get to the inside. Rosero gonna have to fight back with Heater, but Heater's gonna be on the inside now.
Kendrick Cryer
one of these guys battle too. Cryer's gonna be right there to Saradinsky. If I was Heater and Rosero, I'll let one of them have the position and just try and catch up to the guys in front.
He just sends it on the inside, slides up just a little bit. That's really gonna mess them up if they keep battling like this. But really, Kendrick and Scott didn't show up to the first race, so I don't think they're too worried about those two drivers battling up there.
Oh, Saradinsky gets loose! It's gonna help them all.
Yes, Heater does clear Rosero as
Rosero got back off.
Back off a little bit, yep. Right now, Kendrick gets a little bit wide on the exit. Scott pulls away just a little bit. So coming to about 15 laps to go, or 16 now.
17.
Now it's a 4-car battle for the race. So we have Tomasi kind of in the no man's land. Right in the middle of all that.
Will Saradinsky be able to hold on? He's got 16 more laps. A ton of time can happen. Anything can happen. A caution could come out. Someone correct in the back and calls a caution. So there could be a lot of happening. Oh, Cryer gets loose as well. So Heater probably hoping he can get by Cryer here. Cryer can get out of the back one for Saradinsky.
As Kendrick continues to blink.
Oh, Heater gets loose.
As it seems like.
Hold on.
Seems like these new tires are kind of getting people a bit loose on exit. We saw Wolfgang Hoffman and Brendan Timon get loose on the last caution. Also, Wolfgang spawned on the restart. So we saw you can get it pretty loose on the exit, seems like, with these new tires. But Kendrick right behind Saradinsky. Where he looks to the inside, he has a run. He has a little bit of draft. And will he look to the inside? No, he doesn't. He stays behind for now. As he's just trying to get good momentum on the exit. There he goes to the inside. He looks.
Not yet.
He blinks a little bit.
Well, Saradinsky run a little bit high. He just needs. Right now, what Cryer is hoping. Saradinsky runs a little bit high up, and then Cryer can get a good run on the straightaway. But right now, Heater right behind him. If they both make a mistake.
They both get loose.
They all get loose.
As they really pulled away from Tyler Tomasi, and Brendan Timon is catching up to Tyler Tomasi. Oh, Kendrick almost to the back bumper.
Kendrick is to the bumper.
There he goes to the inside.
There he goes. Here comes Heater. He's going to try and follow through. Will he go 3 wide?
Doesn't look like it. He looks to the outside. Kendrick to the
Cryer
inside.
Stay right there, but Heater going to get to the inside of Saradinsky as well.
As Kendrick blinks a little bit there.
And Saradinsky left out to try on the outside, but here comes Rosero right behind them as well.
Will Heater give Kendrick the bumper as he looks to the inside on the exit?
He's going to get to the inside.
As it's a 4-car battle for the race lead. Michael to the inside for Saraginski, and he gets to the inside
I feel like
behind.
Michael, he's trying to get this win. If he needs this win, I feel like he needs to get by Saradinsky right now, and he's doing right behind Heater,
But
right
they're
on the back bumper.
still side by side for the race lead. Kendrick holding on strong on the outside. He blinks a little bit there, but he holds on. Not enough though. But
Well, he's
you
sitting
look
to
for the
the inside
crossover.
here.
He looks, he blinks.
He blinks out. He's gonna slide up really high.
As
Oh, he's
Michael's
gonna get
right
right on the back
behind.
bumper.
Michael
He's gonna
gets a
try
bit
and
loose.
send it here. I think he's gonna try and send it, but Saradinsky's to the inside of Rosero now. As Cryer gonna try to get the ball for the Heater. Oh, Saradinsky up into Rosero. Rosero spins. He wrecks hard on the inside while caution is out.
I think Scott just got loose on entry or got tight, I think.
Set it a little bit too deep up into Michael Rosero.
Yeah, he just got a bit loose and yeah. On entry, he just got a bit loose and moved up the racetrack a little bit. And since they made the wheel-to-wheel contact, that kind of sent Michael's car up into the air.
That sucks for Michael Rosero too, because he was doing really well right there. Just a little bit of contact.
Yeah.
Right now, that's gonna really change things up because he just got back to the lead. So that's really gonna change a lot of things up because now Tyler Tomasi, that'll move him into 4th. And Brendan Timon in 5th.
He was actually doing really good that last run. He was keeping up the pace with the leaders and caught up to Tomasi. But as you can see from this chopper cam, it just looks like Scott got a bit loose on entry and slid up into Michael. It's a tough break from Michael. I think did he use his fast repair? Yes, he did. So he is down pit lane. Walking Hop in 7th. Kendrick 6th. Take a quick rundown of your top 5: Eric Keeter, Kendrick Cryer, Scott Saraginski, Tyler Tomasi, and Brendan Timon in 5th. So
I believe we probably will have a 4 or 5 lap shootout here. So it's gonna be a pretty good battle.
Speed, fastest lap so far this race. We've had Heater with a 22.393 and 5 lead changes so far. Is Heater taking pit road for some reason? Quick look at our cautions so far. We've had 6 cautions for 29 laps. Technically 5 on-track incidents with the cautions. Take a quick look at our weather, see if the track temp changed. Not really. There's actually no change in the weather, surprisingly, even though it's a bit later in the night. So air temp still the same, track temp still the same, and wind is still the same. So that's basically it. I mean, right now with about looking like a 4-lap shootout to the end of this race if we don't have any more cautions. So we'll see how this plays out. I was looking at Rosero's pit time. He did take a fast repair, so his pit stop was only 3.9 seconds. So
I was looking at the fuel there as well, maybe.
Possibly, but I think he was just trying to waited there for a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
here they go. Yeah. So it's gonna be a 4-lap shootout. So Eric Heater, if he goes early here, and anyone else does the time right, I think Heater is gonna walk out of this run pretty easily. But I feel like Saradinsky knows how when Heater goes. Same with Cryer, so they could probably match this restart.
But here we go. Pace car's in. Kendrick blinks a little bit. Saradinsky right on the back bumper as he doesn't get the best start. As Kendrick blinks.
Cryer
really
goes really wide on the start. But Saradinsky, he's gonna try as hard as he can to get right back to the leader of not Wolfgang Hoffman.
Yeah, he blinked there, and Tomasi kind of hit him, but obviously not his fault.
3 laps to go.
As right now, Eric Keeter has a pretty big lead in the Legends. 3/10 in the Legends is very big, but we saw he made a few mistakes that last run as Malachi Jacobs the block Michael Rosero. So Michael in 7th place. He looks to the outside. Malachi to the inside. of Kendrick Cryer. Kendrick continuing to blink as Brendan
2 to
Timon
go.
looking to the inside of Tyler Tomasi. As Scott doesn't seem to be closing the gap.
So I think Heater, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, all he
There's no
needs is
caution
mistake
behind.
free.
As white flag in the air.
White flag. Eric Heater dominating pretty much all day, leading a lot of the race. He had that good run
Scott has a good
before
run on
the
the exit, but I don't think it's going to be enough
stage
unless
caution.
he
I
goes in
don't
the
think he'll
bumper.
get there in time.
As he sends it a little deep. No, it's not going to
Not
be
gonna
enough.
get there, but off of
Almost.
4. Eric Heater is gonna win at Martinsville.
31st win of his LRL career. Tyler Tomasi, third. Great finish for him. Brendan Timon, fourth. And Kendrick Cryer rounding our top 5 as out, I reckon.
Oh,
After. But, Eric Heater, obviously your winner here today. Let's take a quick look at some of his stats. He led 57 of the 70 laps here at Martinsville. Started second and going to be finishing first as he burned it down on the front straightaway.
yep. That's a good win for Eric Heater right there. So he needed that, but that's to shake up the points a bit because I feel like Michael Rosar, he might hold on to the points lead, but it's gonna be really close between him and Eric Heater.
Yeah.
Since Eric Heater did not get any stage points last race, so.
But with this new point system, finishing
Yeah.
does matter a lot. So right now, Heater would have a pretty big gap on Michael since Michael got 6th this race. But also Heater won the stage. I don't know. I think he...
You know, it'll definitely be
Yeah.
Michael, but Michael did finish 6th, so.
I don't know. That's top 5 are separated by 3 points per position, and it's 2 from 6. So if I'm right, it would be about Michael got 38 points that race. Here to Heater's 50. So pretty big margin when he has a 12-point lead. But I don't think Heater is second in the points right now. But
Yeah.
overall, a great race for the lead in that middle portion of that, and a good finish. So we'll see you guys for the top 3 interviews in a moment. So as we're gonna be entering our top 3 here. Hello, Eric. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So you get it done here at Martinsville. You win the stage in the race. What was your game plan from starting second there?
Well, I knew the tires weren't going to be as big of a deal to save as last week, so I was gonna, lay back a little bit so I'm not burning my stuff up, but I just wanted to get the lead there as soon as possible and then just kind of manage it from there. And we just had cautions coming out, so a lot more than usual. So I was able to not use up the tires or anything like that, and just coming to the stage, I was able to get that stage win, and we just took tires right there at the stage break. And then from there, it was a little bit more difficult because on one of those restarts there, you saw me get loose. I'm not really sure what happened there. It just came out of nowhere, really. I don't know if I didn't warm up my tires properly or, yeah, not sure. But yeah, I fell back there, but we were eventually able to get back up through there and get back to the lead. And from there, it was just try not to get bumped or anything like that. And it's impressive how people can start the leader from third place. But just otherwise, pretty good racing for the lead and stuff. Scott was there all race, and Michael was pretty fast. Kendrick, of course. So it was a pretty good race, and I haven't won in Legends for a good while, so a good thing to get back into victory lane with these cars.
Yep. Yep, and get done here at Martinsville. Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's win?
Just you guys for broadcasting, everyone that came out.
Okay. So that's gonna be it for Eric Keeter, our race winner. And yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna bring down Scott Saradinsky. Hello, Scott. You got a copy?
Yep.
All right. Good second place finish. So how the car feel tonight, and how did you feel about the car, and how were you able to get up the second there?
Well, really coming into the race, I had like zero practice. I've always been pretty good at Martinsville with any car. So I just had to get the car down, and it was a little loose at the start, but then as soon as I got it, just was hooked.
I believe it was around like 60, yeah, somewhere around there. I seen you got up into Michael there. What was your view on that wreck there?
Yeah, I think it was just a racing incident. I mean, he was pretty much pinning me down. I hit the berm just a little bit and got a little loose and ended up dooring him, and then he got loose.
Yeah. Congratulations, second place finish. Anyone you like to thank?
Just Tyler and finished grade excavating.
All right. That was Scott Saradinsky on second place.
Thank you.
All right. So we're going to bring in that third, Tyler now. So.
Hello, Tyler. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
So you round yourself up in the third place position. You weren't really in the top 3 for most of the race. You kind of in fourth and fifth. With that late race restart, what was your plan?
Oh, well, I suck at Martinsville, so that's just it. So I'm surprised I finished third. I don't really know what happened. The 23 was, I came around the corner. We were so far behind the top 4, and the 23 sitting backwards on the track, and then we got that restart and able to clear the 34, and then we had pace to keep up with the top 2 near there at the end, but came home third, which I'm happy. I thought I was gonna come home fifth or something.
Yeah, and we saw a few other drivers were a bit loose on the exit or entry sometimes. How did your car handle out tonight?
I was super loose on exit. That's why I couldn't keep up. Honestly, that's what was killing me.
Well, I mean, you end up third, so not too bad, like you said. Anyone you have to thank for tonight's third place finish?
Oh yeah, my friend Scott Zerdinsky, Tomasi Law Associates, RLS Performance, and Caddick Title Company.
Yep. So congrats on the third place finish here at Martinsville.
Thank you.
And that is Tara Tomasi. As Aaron, any final thoughts for tonight's race?
That was a pretty good fun race to watch and broadcast there. So yeah, a few wrecks, a few controversial ones. I feel like maybe a little bit. So I did hear a bit of he exchanging in the chat, but I'm pretty sure they're all good now. So anyways, that was a pretty good race for tonight and fun broadcast.
Yeah, and there was some pretty good battles for the race, especially in that middle portion of the race, or late middle-ish portion of the race, right before the last caution and restart. 4-car battle for the race lead would have been interesting to see what would have happened if we didn't have that late race caution. But overall, it was a fun race to watch. As we're gonna take a quick rundown of our results. So gonna be rounding out first place, Eric Keeter. Second, Scott Sarinsky. Third, Tara Tomasi. Brennan Diamond. Fourth, and Kendrick Cryer fifth.
You got Michael Zero sixth, Joe Kinley seventh, Malachi Drake eighth, Wolfgang Hoffman ninth, and Aiden Kaiser rounding out your field.
Yep. Like I said, it was a pretty fun race. I think we had 6 cautions of 30 laps, so a little bit more cautions than we usually have. We had 5 lead changes, and Keeter with the fastest lap. So it'll be interesting to see what the point situation is after today's race. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for the truck race at Southern National.
Southern National.
Short track racing. So that should be fun. So we'll see you guys there.